Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. I know a lot of you guys had snow yesterday. Some of you guys are upset about who lost with the football game. But who cares? We all got to go back to work today. Anyway.
They're going to Disney World.
Yeah, they're going to Disney World. And we're going back to work. Anyway, so we're going to start putting this roll cage back in now in the car. We got this edge cleaned up. We're going to trim a little bit off of this back edge to give it a little slant so that it will tilt the bar back just a little bit, okay? Like maybe like 1/8 of an inch or something, so that it'll be a flush to the floor. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to trim that and that on the other side real quick. And Josh is getting the roller all ready to go. We're going to tack that in place. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this window trim out and make sure it can go in and out before we do a final weld on it. Make sure he can put the window in and out on it, because it's got a couple of screws that might be in the way. We want to make sure nothing's in the way. All right, so trying to think ahead a little bit here. All right, here we go. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to square up the main hoop. So we got the size. We're going to square it up, make sure it's exact side to side. And we're going to just cut it. Take off less than 1/4 inch or so on this side. So now we got that set up 45.5 inches from top to Nice and close to the B-pillar. Right? When you look at it from the front, it looks real nice. You barely tell it's up inside the car. Sides are nice and close to the B-pillar. Alright, we got a lot. Got enough clearance on everything to weld. Right? All the trim will go back in. It sits right. You can barely see it coming out the side. Right? And what we're going to do is we're going to just give it a little. We're going to tilt it just like that. So that's what you're going to see. From the side, you really don't even see it. I mean, this is the side of the car. You got to kind of come back here to see it. So it looks good. Everything's nice and clean. We'll have plenty of room to weld all the way around, and then you can put all the trim back on without any issues. You can see the screw hole. Let me see if you can see the screw hole. The screw hole is right there, and we're good to go. See the screw hole on this side. The screw hole's back there. So it goes right next to there like that. The other screw hole is right there, and we're good. Alright? Alright, we're gonna start tacking the halo in. We're gonna notch that and do all that good stuff. This is the halo, so we're going to cut the same amount off both sides. And then we'll fish mount it where it's got to be fish mount. We're going to try it again. Right now we're just getting it to where we need it, so it's close.
Set it up and mount that.
37.
So we're gonna make them both the same length.
Put your foot on there. We just gotta cut that little bit off.
That way we know it's even.
Flip it over so I can cut it from that side. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Ready? actually going to come down a hair. It's going to come down a hair in the back, right, like about like that. Drop your right there. That's
Higher.
a little bit higher. Right, a little bit higher. A little bit higher, right there. Can you look in this? What does it look like here? To me. From your end. Can you see these holes where the where this is gonna go? We're gonna make sure we can put this back in there. So that's gonna go in here like that. And that one's gonna go in right there. And then this one will go in there. So we can go like that. And like that. Right? Still like that. Definitely. That's nice like that. So now we could go, listen, you could go as high as this. You could go as high as that. Right? And then
Like right there.
right, and then we'll tweak the back. This, we're going to pull this in actually. We're going to pull that. Oh no, you're in. You're right? You're in there? Okay, put it up against the bar. Like that. Like that. Just pull that in the fit. And that'll be good. Okay, cool. Alright, we gotta just put a fish mouth on the front. I mean on the back. Put it back up against the bar. Yeah. You gotta measure from here to there, okay?
Well, then we got, yeah.
Yep. Alright. So what we're doing is to make it fit nice and tight against the windshield. If you look before,
Right up top.
it went straight across, right? And there was a big gap.
In the middle.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little arch in the center. So it'll follow the roof line of the windshield really good. So we're going to just go.
Everything's straight and that's about it. We're going to just do a little bit on that side and then we're going to put it on the other side of the middle and then bend it the other way, so.
Okay, that's one side.
Okay.
Put that down so you can help me. Alright? So we got that little bit of an arch in it. So it's going to follow the windshield real nice. Now we're going to notch the ends and fit it up there. Alright, so a couple of things before you actually weld. So you got chrome moly when you're doing this roll cage. Joshua's cleaning the edges where we're going to weld it. So they got to be nice and clean. And then we're going to make a little pilot hole, like a little tiny hole. Right? With this like this.
Yet,
see? So one hole is going to go here, right where the pipe is going to get joined, so that it don't get the gases. What happens is if you leave the gases, the pipe sealed, it makes a lot of pressure in the actual tubing.
Because it gets hot.
And then when you're welding, it actually tries to blow a hole through. Like you can't make a complete seal. So you got to give it a little relief hole. So pretty much everywhere where there's going to be another end, you're going to put a little relief hole so that it bleeds out into the other pipe and it has room to expand. All right, so we got these notched. Got that one notched, the other one notched. We got a nice little arch in it, so it's going to follow the roof, the windshield. He's cleaning that. I'm going to clean these edges on this piece, and I'm going to clean the corners, and then I'm going to make these pilot holes real quick, and then we'll tack it up. All right, guys, here we're at. We got the boss in here today. All right, we're gonna got a couple of straps on there. We cleaned up the edges real good. We got a nice fit on pipe to pipe. So we're gonna square it up, make sure it's all level, and then we'll tack it in place. So we're just gonna go through all that real quick. Looks like it's pretty good, but we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it perfect. All right, give us a minute. Okay. She's all tacked in. A nice fit. That's magic marker line, you see. The nice fit there. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna clean this, grind all that clean, weld the side plate on there, bottom plate on there, again like we did the other in the back. And then we're gonna start fitting these the A-pillar bars in here. We're gonna see if we could keep them on this side of the dash without interfering with anything, and see how close we could get to this. If we go inside the dash, it's actually it'll actually be in front of the pillar, which won't even look right. The edge of the pillar, you can't really go on the very, very edge of the pillar because it ain't even worth messing the whole dash up with that. So we're gonna make sure we got enough room where we can open up the glove box, and we're gonna make sure we got enough room on the other side also. If we go behind the dash, so what we're looking at is we were gonna go behind the dash here, but not only would it be like in front of the pillar, but then where it would come down, it would interfere with the door, the bolts for the hinges on the door, because it would go right straight down into there, and then you wouldn't be able to get your hand in there. Because right now, you can't see it, but let's see if I can get a light in there. So there's the hole for the hinges, and the bar would come like right here, and then you won't be able to get the bolts on to put the door hinge back on if you ever had to take the door hinge off. So we're going to try to stay in front of the dash here, even if I got to put a little notch in it right here, but I don't think we're going to have to. The door closes to here. We'll end up like right here. All right? All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start grinding and cleaning these spots up for the plates. All right, so we got a template that goes here.
Notch it up.
¿Qué pasó with the floor? Okay, now we got to notch it. We got to notch it now. I'm gonna notch it now. Notch it some more.
Always use cardboard first.
Yeah.
or paper, whatever you want to use. Cut that little in the front there, that corner.
Alright. Still needs to go down a little bit, but... Alright. Now we got something to weld. Go even a little more, but that's good. Alright, now we can weld all the way around that. And then wherever the plate ends up, the other plate is gonna, the flat plate's gonna go across here. Well, we need something like that. Alright,
Cut that on.
see how that fits on that side, because we might have to do the same thing. Alright, that's good. Cool. Alright.
We can make it a hair, this bottom
Well,
piece
we can make
is
it
a hair
longer. We
big.
can make the plate longer if we need to, but
Yeah, basically
I
the
think
same.
we're good with that.
Okay.